Hey, this is Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You, and if you're new here, my channel is dedicated to reviewing as seen on TV items, other household gadgets, and consumer goods. If you like that, please consider subscribing to my channel, look me up on Twitter, and just hang on for the ride. Now, let's get to today's review. So today, we are going to be looking at another Bell & Howell as seen on TV product that is intended to rid you of those pesky bugs. We are looking at the Monsterzapper. Now, I know what you're thinking. Didn't he just do that? I'm pretty sure I remember a little while ago he did that. No, that was the Monsterzapper. You can check that video. I'll link it above. This is the Monsterzapper. Ooh, look at this. Doesn't that look cool? The Monsterzapper is like an old-fashioned bug light. It has some sort of lights, either it's a UV light or a black light, probably a black light, that draws the bugs in, and there is actually a metal coil that zaps them. This says it's 2,800 volts of zapping power. Now, the Monsterzapper, on the other hand, this one just traps the bugs. It draws them in, vacuum sucks them down, and they stay in this area until they die. So the difference is this one brings them in, zaps them. That one brings them in, lets them live there for a little while, and then they die. All right, got the difference? Now, let's do a quick unboxing, and then I want to kind of test this out. All right. This box is actually really, really nice. I bought this for $39.99 at Walmart, which is kind of expensive, but it's in the same price point as the Monsterzapper. Let's see. So I opened it up. I immediately had some sort of chain on the top. I'm not sure what that's for. Then I have the Monsterzapper itself and some directions. All right, so I'll read these directions off camera, but I want to look at this. All right, so at first look, I definitely see the two bulbs. I see the internal electric chamber, or whatever it's called, and I've got some sort of a tray. This must be if the bugs get zapped and die, they come down here and you clean them out. I will say a quick difference. This plug, this is a heavy duty plug. The other plug was kind of cheap for the Monsterzapper, but this one is really, really nice. I'm actually looking forward to trying this out and just seeing if it works. I do a lot of spending time out on the porch, and bugs can be a problem. So right now we utilize like citronella candles or some sort of torch lights or something to keep away bugs. But I'm interested to see how the Monsterzapper will work. Now, let's test it out. All right, so I've read through the directions and I actually put the hanging chain on. I started to film myself doing it, but it was taking way too long. Like I was going on to the 3rd or 4th minute mark and I hadn't secured these. So what I ended up doing is I ended up tipping it upside down so this little piece fell down, and I clipped it from the side, because every time I tried clicking it from the top, it just was pushing it back up in. It was getting very frustrating. So I clicked it from the side, and I just did that on both sides, and now I have this cool little hanging thing. I took the tray out just so I can move it around because it falls out pretty easily. All right, so here is the Monsterzapper. Let's turn it on for the very first time. Ooh, look at that. It's kind of cool looking. Does it look just like an old school bug zapper? I have confirmed from the box that these are UV bulbs, because that's what the box tells me. I'm going to turn it off as I do this walkthrough with you. So it does have the two UV bulbs, and then also there's the electric grid on the inside, and then there's this tray here at the bottom, which is a removable tray. And what that is intended to do is as the bugs get zapped, they fall down there, and it tells you to clean this tray out every week or as needed. So I guess if you have more and more bugs. You know, reading through the directions, there's a few things that were kind of confusing. One, it said, well, don't use in barns. So I don't know if that's about the dust or the hay or the dander or whatnot that could maybe cause a fire, and that's what they're worried about. But it also says this is meant for inside use only. So don't use outside, which is weird because that's why I bought it. And I'm actually going to test it outside. Now I think I know what they're getting at. I think they don't want you to leave this outside during the rain or storms or moisture or whatnot. But frankly, that's where I'm going to use it. Now there might be some people that have flies or mosquitoes that get inside their house. Some people don't use screens, and I understand that. And this would be a great item for that. For me, not so much. I use screens, and I don't have very many bugs that fly in and out of the house. So I am going to test this outside, but I do want you to know the directions do say do not use it outside. You can either use the hanging part or leave it on a table. So I like that there's that versatility and such. You can do what you want. I'm going to take it outside and check it out and see if we can hear the zaps like of bug zappers of old, or whatnot. I'm not sure what to expect. So let's get out there. Okay, so here we have the Bell & Howell Monsterzapper outside. I have it plugged into an extension cord because the cord wasn't long enough. I can see that it's already attracting some bugs, but let's see if we have any zaps. Oh, there's a zap. That was cool. All right, so after the few minutes outside, I wanted to show you the inside of the tray where the bugs did get zapped and they came down and were collected. That's pretty cool. I think over a while, this thing will get filled up pretty quick, so make sure you are cleaning it out frequently. I'm ready to give you my final review of the Bell & Howell Monsterzapper. Now, this thing, like I said earlier, was $39.99 at Walmart, and it's Bell & Howell's remake of the traditional zappers. Now, they do say that this is an inside use only, even though I'm going to be using it outside. I could see the inside thing, though. I was thinking about it after I filmed earlier. You know what? Sometimes kitchens at camps and whatnot, they have open doors moving out. This might be great to hang up on the wall to catch flies and such, so I can see that. I'll probably use it outside when I'm out enjoying myself, hanging out with the family out on the porch or the deck, and then I'll bring it in if it's raining or wet. I understand not leaving it out in the rain. I will say the time that I was outside, I was about 10 to 15 feet away from the Monsterzapper, and I noticed that there are bugs coming in. So I would recommend keeping it further away from your seating area just so they're drawn away. That makes sense, right? It definitely worked. In the video, I know you heard at least one spark, but off camera it sparked and sparked and sparked and sparked. So it definitely worked. I know it drew in mosquitoes and other sorts of bugs too. So it made the area a little more comfortable than without it. So you know what? I like the Monsterzapper. I do think that there are a few things you need to know. It says don't reach in through the grate and touch the metal coil part. Well, that makes sense. You'll zap yourself. It says keep out of reach of children. If you're going to hang it high. All those things make sense. So if the user is being responsible and knows what they're getting themselves into prior, I think this would be a great product. Hey, this was Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You. And if you like this video, please click that like button. Also, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so you're notified every time I release a video, just like this one. Also, leave a comment in the comment section below. Have you used the Monsterzapper? Have you used the Monstertrapper? Do you have other kind of zap lights or whatnot that you've used? Let me know about them down below. And hey, if you want me to look at something to review, let me know. I'll look into it. As always, thanks for stopping by and have a great day.